Yeah, cold. I had the mic muted. Cheers, SK. How we doing, SK? How we doing, Joshua07, mate? How are we, lad? How are we? Cheers for that, SK. I thought I had the mic unmuted. Appreciate that, lad. How are we though? Oh God, may or may not have pocketed 40 quid off selling certain codes. You haven't been selling, have you? Oh my God. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Coming to the end of FC25 now, yeah. It's it's been an awful year really for FC25, hasn't it? Um, but yeah, it hasn't been great at all. Oh, finding mental people buy codes. People just don't want to miss out, mate. You got aired. What? Where did you message? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. I didn't see that. Oh, to be honest, I very rarely see like Discord stuff. I never have it open. To be honest, I've been using it. I've used it on my on the PC. Have you actually played the game yet or not? It doesn't matter if I've used it. Oh, so if I give you the code that I've got, you could just use it anyway. Yeah. All right. Hey, how we doing, Barnes lad? How are we? Not only have I seen the rumored third kit, mate, I've also seen our rumored new left back. Have you seen it? How we tight? Yeah, mate. It was a mad game, wasn't it, Edwin? I had to watch it earlier on. Yeah, yeah, we're getting Masuaku. Um, Obviously not a great like a mental signing, but like yeah. I mean, we're doing things quietly, aren't we? Going about our business quite quietly because Dennis Serkin's health's always up in the air, isn't it? You can't rely on him being fit a full season. So whereas obviously we've got Masuaku, so that's limbs. Newcastle are talking to Kulamawani. Man United are getting Sesko. Everything seems to be moving now. Yeah, yeah, SK. Yeah, I'll look out for that message. Obviously, I know you're messaging now, so I'll look out for it. I'll send you the code after the stream. Is that the lassie who said that she was mocking someone for making £1.5 grand a week, and she said she makes 200 quid a day, which is the same money? Is that the stuff you're on about? Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, one of the lassies got hit with one of them, and they had to stop the match. In the second, yeah, they weren't very good, were they? I watched the 40 and 40 earlier. Um, yeah, didn't look great. Well, they do it in the NFL as well. They do it in the NFL. I think it's the Bills and the when the Bills and the Patriots play, they do it there as well. One year, a player got like jumped into the crowd, and one got stuck on his helmet, just wobbling about. Yeah, I don't know where. He's actually going to go. To be fair, Edward, mate. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, I'll be watching the NFL. I've been playing a lot of Madden, mate. I was playing Madden last night. You know what it is, right? Imagine on FIFA if you spent just 55 quid and you made 1.5 million coins. Imagine. I've been seeing some of your tweets about Sora, mate, yeah. Ba, ba, ba. The Sora is. I logged back in the other day. Obviously, I think you were talking to Davis about it. And I logged back in the other day. It's so different to when I was looking at it. Yeah, I'll have to like look into it and like actually get into it. You know, like actually learn what things are and how to do it. It is something I am interested in, because it looks like a lot of fun. Um, yeah. What you think Isaac's going to Liverpool, Leon? Yeah. Yes, I've got a week basically. It'll be interesting for sure. Like, because I do like a little bit of fantasy football, and it's practically the same. So yeah, I don't think it's a case of like also having Ekatigi and then want Isaac. I think they want because they're going to challenge on all like um, Liverpool want to challenge on all fronts in every competition they're in, right? Yeah, the one against my team. My team's the Seattle Seahawks, and obviously the Patriots won by intercepting. We should have ran the ball, but politics, isn't it? Really, um, is what it is. They didn't want Marshawn Lynch winning the second Super Bowl, and then they'd have to pay him like silly money. They tried to prove that Russell Wilson was the. But yeah, I think more. I think the further into the playoff, the preseason we get, we'll see more of Jalen. So at least that's my hope, anyway. Thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. How are we, mate? How are we? You've got 1,089 exchanges saved up to open for content. Wow, go on, lad. That's mental. You pack anything? Nah, nah, nothing really. Nothing really, mate. How are you finding the beta? Anyone who's actually played the beta, how are you finding it? There's a lot of people I've spoke to who really enjoy it, like really, really enjoy it. Um, no, I know that SK. Yeah, that the thing is, right. The only reason I would say this year potentially could be different is because you know how obviously when the game comes out, they always patch it, but that's to try and balance like they always had to, in previous years they always had to try and balance like realism for the people who play Korea and um, and the fun of Ultimate Team. Now they don't have to do that, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, wait until the first patch. Wait until the first patch. They'll ruin it." Which I understand why people say that, but this year they don't have to balance anything. Do you know what I mean? They don't have to try and get the best out of them both. They can just do whatever. They mightn't have to change anything really. You know what I mean? Like that's the difference with this year. Features are the same though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have you played it yet, SK, or not? Like, are you like trying to get it for PC? What do you play on PlayStation 5, mate? PS5. Yeah, I was playing the Battlefield beta just before I went live. I'll tell you what, SK, I'll see if I can get you that fucking beta code now, mate. Uh, Newcastle have got Ollie Watkins, Nicholas Jackson, Kula Mawani, and Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos is their. Hey, how we doing, Bruno? Lad? What am I doing here? Yes. There's been a few names linked to Newcastle, to be fair. Like, to be honest, mate, they'll get someone. Like, you, like, say, for instance, if Newcastle had assigned, like, fucking Ekatiki, he might not have fit in, might not have worked. Like, you can never know, really, until the lad plays. Like, um, there you go, SK. I've just sent you the. There's there's a lot of potential manoeuvres, movements that's going to be happening. Like I know that Man United want a new goalkeeper. Do you think Donnarumma would go there? Oh, I don't think I'm playing fantasy this year for the NFL. To be honest, the last few years I've been playing, and it's just like like the last few seasons have been good, but it just gets like it tails off a little bit, you know. Hey, thank you very much for that follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, English only in the YouTube chat if you can, there, Mara. What are you on about, Andre Testegen? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm fantastic. Thanks, mate. But there's rumours that Patterson's got like a legal issue at the minute. Not too sure how true that is, but packed anyone good? Nah, nah. The last good card we got was Beth Mead when the last night the female 99s were in packs. So Man United won Donnarumma for 30 million quid. Not a bad deal, to be fair. Yeah. You've only got one. Damn. I think I've only got one, to be fair. You got Dembele, fair enough, mate. It's a good one, that. 2 seconds, chat. Yeah, I'm chat about. Have a look now, mate. But so it worked, yeah. Yeah, champion. I hope you enjoy that, Mara. Because to be honest, like it was for PC, so I've only given it a little bit of a go. I've not like. I didn't get a code for PS5, which is a bit shit because that's what I wanted to play it on, to be honest. But I ain't got one, so. Hey, thank you very much for the follow on TikTok there, mate. Will you be live for Team 5 tonight? Potentially, mate. I'm not too sure yet. Depends how we do it today. Hey, how we doing, Blood Bomb, mate? Yeah, the entire bit opens up. Yeah, basically, if anyone can get me a PS5 code, that would be lit. Because that's all I need, really. FC26, yeah. I just need a PS5 beta code, to be fair. I hope you enjoy that wedding, mate. You're actually spending money. It's mad, isn't it? Like our team's spending as well. It's mental. I've only got a PlayStation 5, to be fair, mate. PS5 or PC. I've just gave my beta code for PC away. I'm not asked about that. Fair play, mate. Like, it is about time that your owner actually starts spending money on the club. Ethan Winery signed the new deal. Just got the notification there. Ba, 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 ba. £2.5 million spent. I mean, to be fair, mate, it's not massive amounts, but it's something, isn't it? Yeah, if Man United can get Donnarumma for 30 million quid, you know what it is? I'm really confused about like the whole Man United thing anyway. Because didn't Jim Radcliffe come out and say that they were skinned? And if they get Belieber, it'll be close to 300 million quid they've spent. Obviously with potential seals. Your transfer record was 1 million. Wow. I didn't realise it was that low. I have no idea what you mean there, Barnes, I'll be honest, mate. You know what it is? I really do think that FC26 is going to be a good year for FIFA. Like, good year for football. The gauntlet looks very good. I like that idea. Kulamawani, yeah, I saw that, yeah. Duncan Watmore, yeah, he used to play for Sunderland, him. I think you'll do well, Alex, mate. I think you'll do well. He's very good, mate. He's very good, Duncan Watmore. But the issue we had was injuries. He's very quick. He's extremely quick. He scored against Man United, didn't he, for Borough? When David De Gea was going through that whole fucking... He plays out on the left or the right, mate. He can play left or right. You support Man United? We've got a few Man United fans in, mate. Mate, to be fair, we've got a lot of people from a lot of different fan bases in here. But everyone gets on well because they actually talk like football properly rather than like arguing about fucking daft little things. If people talk about football, you'll have a good conversation in here. But as long as people don't like... Used to be a lower league stream, yeah, yeah. Used to be a League One stream, this mate, but obviously. Hey, RK, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? You live 5 minutes away from Swindon Stadium. Fairs. Yeah, so basically, uh, Brentford are signing Bournemouth, I think it's called Atara. So Brentford are signing Atara from Bournemouth, which allows Newcastle to sign Wissa from Brentford. Nice little transfer merry-go-round there. Thoughts on that defender we've signed? Which one? The left back should do well, to be fair. Are you a Carrion Cross fan? I think he's okay. I do think there's a lot of like overhype with him because when he never puts on mad matches. He's never sitting there doing 5 stars. He puts on okay matches, and he's more of a talker than he is. Whether that's because of WWE or whether that's because of like what he has to do or whatever, I don't know. But the one just today, yeah, he's okay, to be fair. Masuaku, he's got Premier League experience with West Ham, so I'm not against it. Carrying Crossfield before, didn't he? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's what Vince had him wearing. He had him wearing that get red stuff, didn't he? That red outfit. Like, I'm not against carrying Cross, but I just feel like I don't know. I think he's the type of person who needs a group. He needs to be part of like a group, and he has to be the talker of the group. Yeah, and that's the best work he's done. And even then, that wasn't great because he's massive on the indies. A lot of the internet like wrestling fans love him because he was part of the indies and he does really good stuff in the indies. But it's an entirely different thing when you get to WWE. So, and not to say he's bad at what he does, but like he had a massive rivalry with Sami Zayn, and all he wanted was for him to say that he was right. I know it's stories and stuff, but fuck me, Christ Almighty, like he's much better when he's in a group and the talker of the group. Big fan of his wife, like, but that's besides the point. I mean, yeah, I think to be honest, right? Yeah, I can see what you're saying there, RK. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, Carrion has to be part of a group for me, and he has to be obviously the talker of that group. Then I think you'll see the best of him. But apparently they've sacked Austin Theory. Yeah, Serginho Dest's in every pack, isn't he? Is it Serginho Dest? Now, apparently they've removed him from the internal, what's it called? Internal roster, which usually means they're sorting out his severance package. I think he's just injured. Could be. Could be. There was rumours that he's been spouting his mouth off apparently backstage, saying that he's better than what he's getting on telly and stuff. Which might be true, but you know the type of business you sign up for, innit? Because he was one of Vince's favourites, wasn't he? And he himself had a... No, I know he's not wrong. He's not wrong. But there's a way to go about it, isn't there? Like, if you're sitting there not saying anything to, like, higher up management, and then you go around, like... thank you very much for the follow there, Alfie, mate. Appreciate that, lad. RJ, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Better than G. Yeah. He also has allegations against him, doesn't he? Hey, how we doing, Locker, mate? How are you feeling today, mate? How are we? Thing with Jey so like, he's over, isn't he? Fans love him, so they're obviously going to put him on every week. Like, and it's just handy for him that his family has a massive, like, um, stuff like the Samoan drop and all. Like, you can just recall all of their moves, you know? He's got a massive playbook to use. Yeah, I thought that as well, SK, you know. That's what I thought. Because I was playing that earlier, and it was... What were you playing? What were you playing? The big map one, yeah. I played that, and I was like, this isn't for me. Yeah. And I was just getting shot to shit, and I was like, yeah, this is not fun. And then I changed to... I think it was one on the end. Conquest. Yeah. And then I started playing the one on the far end, like the far right. And I enjoyed that game mode. Yeah. To be honest, it's not like I won't turn the telly off if Jay comes on, but what I don't like is them stopping to do the mid match doing the fucking yeet and stuff. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. He has put on some good matches with fucking Gunther though. How many 99s have you packed? Just the one, mate. Just the one. What about yourself? That's Puskas. I'll tell you what, mate. That wouldn't be a bad signing at all. I think that would bring the biggest cheer to Old Trafford. That would get the biggest reaction. He is a bit shaky on crosses, but to be honest, if you can get them, mate, you'll be back for sure. I already think you're gonna do well. I already think you're gonna do well. I said top 10. I do like Jimmy. Yeah, I do like Jimmy. But Jimmy isn't over the same way Jay is, and that's the only reason they're doing it, isn't it? Because obviously Jay started selling a lot of t-shirts, and are like filling out arenas and stuff. So it's it's one of them, innit? I just think they should put them back together. Honestly. So both live. I saw, you know, when they first debuted years ago. I I saw them then. If they'd like go back there as a tag team, they could use this whole bloodline thing to do it. Yeah, I guess Logan. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few wrestlers I like. There's a few I don't like, and yeah, bring back Dean Ambrose. I'll be honest with you. I don't think he'll ever go back purely because it's like he likes the fucking horrible stuff, doesn't he? Like the whole bat in the face and that type of stuff. I can't watch fucking Moxley. Bring back Samoa Joe. Now we can get behind that one. I get behind that one, mate. I can't watch fucking Moxley's matches. It's just unnecessary. Yeah. Edge has got bored. Yeah, yeah. Bring back Ric Flair. Yeah. He wrestled not long ago, didn't he? He took a bump off the top rope. Mental. Yeah, thank you very much for the lurk there, mate. Appreciate that. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah. I just, like I said, I was talking to Mez about it. Like, AEW used to interest me. I used to watch it when it first started. Um, it was okay for like 2 years, 3 years ish. But I just can't. I can't do it. They lost me with all the like. They lost me with all the fucking. It was mainly that bastard who does the fucking coffin drop. What's he called? That skinny little fucker who does the skateboarding. I do read TikTok chat, mate. Yeah, Darby Allen. Yeah, Darby Allen. Yeah. You know when he was like jumping off ladders and hitting like fucking panes of glass on chairs and stuff like that. Like that. I don't understand the overuse of all that type of stuff. It's just fucking boring to me. Yeah. It's just unnecessary. I don't like it. It's not my type of thing. Like if it was like say for instance like a massively like heated rivalry and stuff like that, not just a spot on a ladder match. The thing is though, right? If he doesn't do that, no one cares about Darby Allen. He has to do that type of thing. Like when Sammy Guevara was doing it early doors, he was doing that to like people like get people to like him and stuff. And then he realized he didn't have to do it because he was actually really good at wrestling. So whereas Darby Allen isn't, so he has to do that type of thing to get noticed. Which is like John Moxley's a lot better than just like fucking doing all these stupid things. You know, he doesn't even read Twitch chat. Said Arcade. Wow, crazy. Imagine, imagine Arcade accusing people of Aaron. Wow. Wait for the Hardy Boys to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, it should be an occasion that. What did you think of the 6 man ladder match at SummerSlam? I didn't read your wide family question. Um, if you were in, I would. Well, that's probably why I ignored it. Probably why I ignored it, mate. Yeah, the disrespect. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I was at the Raw where the Wyatts and the Shield had a face off on the apron where they stood opposite each other. I was at that Raw. What a Raw that was. Would have been involved and done over DIY. I thought they were going to get involved in one way or another. Yeah, Daniel Bryan wishes he had a fucking beard like mine, mate. Yeah, like, obviously not great still, mate, but better than I was, so. Yeah. It's just basically fucking plodding on, to be honest, mate. Yeah. Shawn Michaels, mate. Unbelievable. There's people on Twitter who don't like Shawn Michaels, and I don't know why. Unless it's like these people trying to be edgy, like, oh, I don't like Shawn. Oh, is that what he said? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows, mate? You know what I mean? We might never get an answer for that. What do you think is the best to pack in 99? No idea, mate. No idea. No idea. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Any chance, ref? Oh my god. Have you seen you can do the switching music in FC26? Or no? Icon player picks. To be honest, mate, apparently they're shit. Um, so I'm just sending these. So I make a ton of coins off them. You got Pele. Fair play. Fair play. I'm just doing these because I make a lot of coins off them, so. Potent breath is crazy, by the way. Isaac Dudek. Yeah, there's, mate, to be fair, there's a lot of Shawn Michaels matches I really enjoy watching. A lot of them. Majority of the Spurs ones, yeah. WrestleMania 17 is one of my favourites. Absolute fucking. That was one of the best match for match WrestleManias, that. 17. I think I've watched every WrestleMania since 98 or 99. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mental match, that. I can't. I'm using the new streaming software. I don't know if any of you boys have seen it. I'll show you it now. Uh, I can't click that link, unfortunately. Um, this is called Meld. It's really good. Takes zero effort at all. So never heard of it. I would try it out, mate. It's very good. Very, very good. Um, but yeah. It's got a built-in, like, what's it called? Someone's drilling outside, man. Ugh. 5v5v5. What's going on there then? What was that? SummerSlam, Barnes, yeah. That match was hilarious. Sean was overselling to fuck. It was hilarious. Sean falling out the ring and stuff like that. You got traded with Messi today. Go on, lad. I would just sell him. From what I've seen on Twitter, we're not getting a new batch. So, it's going to be the same batch in packs. Yeah. Hogan, yeah. To be honest, mate, obviously it's like the whole thing with Hulk Hogan, it's sad for somebody, but it's just not sad for me. So, yeah. Nope. Because of next year's rewards, yeah, that's fair, SK, yeah. The only reason I'm playing this game now is because obviously I'm live. Um, Only reason I'm playing it now. Nah, fuck that. I'm not streaming that. I'm not good enough at it yet, so. Uh, oh, was that a here we go? Apparently, Chelsea are planning to make a bid for Alejandro Garnacho later today, so. Yeah, Hogan was an awful person, but at the same time though, there's a lot of people who are calling Hogan awful, who do awful things themselves, you know. So it's one of those, isn't it? I think you could see like either today or tomorrow, Liverpool move for Alexander Isak because Newcastle are doing a lot today with their strikers. I've seen Newcastle in the last 24 hours linked with five strikers, five different strikers. Whether that's just paper talk or what is. Yeah, the championship's back, yeah. Swanton bomb. Yeah, that indie guy's a gobshite. I called him that as well on Twitter. I felt really good about myself when I did it too. Um, to be honest, mate, I think Newcastle will do well. Um, I think they'll get who they want, and then obviously they'll move Alexander Isak on, which gives them more money to improve other positions. I think that's what will happen. They'll be fine. Yeah, the Benoit one, yeah. Yeah, that like I said before, I've mentioned this a lot of times with Chris Benoit. In the ring, one of the very best. One of the very best. But obviously outside the ring overshadows what he did in it because of obviously what happened. If he just did it to himself, he would go down as one of the very best, but then Sunderland cooking with signings, yeah, we got another one today. Masuaku, former West Ham left back. We've got experience in defence now, which is I think rather smart. That was the position that was like the area that I was the most worried about. Defence. Champions Con nah. Mate, we'll be lucky to finish top 12. If we get any higher than 15th this season, I'll be over the moon. Eddie Ray and that, yeah. There's a lot of people in the mid 2000s, mate, that I really enjoyed watching. Well, I mean, as far as Benoit goes, like I said before, inside the ring, one of the very best. Outside of it, piece of shit. Cody Heel. I don't think so. You know what's mad though? Seth Rollins is not even over yet. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it makes no sense to put Cody against Brock. Obviously going to be Brock and John, isn't it? It's. I'm not sure on this whole Brock thing. You know. Yeah, that's a match I want to see. Brock and Gunther. Yeah, imagine that. That's a match I want to see. Yeah, I mean they could do that. Yeah. Yeah, CM Punk's going to be on every leg of the. Can we co-op? No, mate. I'm all right, thanks. Jacques is a great signing. He is, mate. Yeah. Did you get a beta code? I did. Yeah, mate. Yeah. What about yourself? How are we doing, Jaden, mate? Yeah, but Brock has a. I think Brock would enjoy working with Gunther because it's someone he can be rough with, you know, rather than having to worry about if he's hurt him or not. You know what I mean? Yeah. The thing is, though, right? Like, can't wait for tomorrow. Who have we got tomorrow? I know we've got two more games left. The thing is, though, right? If Brock went against Seth, because he would obviously throw all three of them about, wouldn't he? I hope no one's under any illusions, like, because it would make sense because that's where Paul Heyman is. And Brock, every single time, always gravitates back to Paul. Every time. It doesn't matter where they are, what they're doing. Brock always goes back to Paul. Every time. Augsburg, yeah. I know we do have a couple of teams coming up. I just hope we pick up no like injuries. I don't think Brock joins Seth because I think Seth would then get overshadowed by Brock. Brock's like a singles wrestler, isn't he? Brock's a single like a one man thing. Brock in a group doesn't seem right. Like Kevin Owens in a sense. Kevin Owens like having friends and stuff doesn't seem right. I do like that, right? Punk and Seth have like issues, but they're professional enough to work with each other. Like I do like that. I tell you what is right. That would be the biggest shock for me if Punk and Seth ever became a team. I think that would throw a lot of people off. Like, see if Seth's looking for like a mystery tag team partner to make it like a 5 man match or something. I think it's more on Seth than it is just run back Edge and Lita Fairs. I think, I think it's more the hatred of Seth. I don't think Punk hates Seth. I think it's more Seth holds resentment of how he left before, rather than it's, you know what it is. It's really nice to see CM Punk like all grown up and fucking not bickering with people and fighting and stuff. You've done everything, Bruno. Yeah, I would just put everything into. Oh, we're getting a Maradona SBC as well. So anyone waiting for like fodder dumps, we're getting a Maradona SBC. The Shula Fowler, mate. That type of stuff that had me giggling, you know. Shula Fowler. Tribal Thief, yeah. Mate, it was absolute banter, that. Big fan. Tribal Queef. Fuck's sake. Just stay where you are. Let your face subside. Yeah, I like how they're using Braun Breaker, yeah. They're not putting him in situations where he's looking weak, which is what you're supposed to do. Hey, Danny, how we doing, mate? Yeah, Meld have got an announcement today. The company that I use the streaming platform for. No idea what it is like, but how about yourself? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic. Thanks. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, football, how we doing, mate? Welcome to TikTok. How are we, lad? When I do go. You going to sell a cup? Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I don't know why you'd. Oh, what? Not by choice. So why are you going? Surely it would have to be your choice. Oh, you've got. Oh, right. Fuck that. Makes more sense. FC Pro World Cup objective. Yeah, mate. What do you need checking? Never mind. No worries, mate. No worries. Um. Dear me. Yeah, long day for you, Bruno, mate. Could never be me though. Just let you know that. Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome into TikTok. How are we, lads? You wanted to watch the women? What? Yeah, that's mad. That Bruno, mate. I would never be doing that. Like I get people like doing different things, but fuck that. Ah, you'll get that, Danny, mate. You'll get that. I'm not even level 5 yet, mate. I'm not getting any of those cards. Do you think there'll be a re-release of Batch? Apparently there's not, mate. Apparently it's the same cards, but there will be a new team. So that's just what the internet's saying. So because it dropped and said 14 days, yeah. I know it's not what people want to hear, but I mean, I'll be honest with you. At this point, mate, it doesn't matter what batch is out, does it really? Because you're just going to be holding them back in exchanges anyway. So right, apparently Newcastle are getting their shit in order. Breaking news: Newcastle plan to make 4 or 5 signings in the next couple of days. Yeah, fair enough. Hold on to your hat, Bruno. Newcastle plan to make 4 or 5 signings in the next couple of days. It's gone from a shite window, mate, to potential. You know. That comfort. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Isak was always going. But obviously they were like, oh, we need to bring strikers in. And Newcastle at the minute apparently are negotiating with Kula Moani, Vissa. That's 2 signings. Newcastle copying off Sunderland yet again. Yeah, man. Nah, yeah, they're going to be signing. It was always going to happen. Always going to happen. Yeah, he was never staying. Oh, Edwin. He was always going, but they just had to find a striker first. An adequate striker that they feel comfortable letting him leave for. So once he went training by like over at the other club, that's when I was like, yeah, he's gone. Liverpool are still hunting Isak. Yeah, 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 yeah. Isak will leave in the next couple of weeks. Maybe by next week, mate. I saw that Juventus were after Tonali. I saw that. Tell me something good. What do you think of new signing? Good signing, mate. Good experience. Masuaku wasn't a bad player, in my opinion. Um, Obviously, he's not like elite level, but he could do a job. No, I'm just saying what I saw earlier was apparently Juventus are trying to offload some of their players and to get him. Oh yeah, I'm already saying now, mate. Liverpool win the league, Manchester City finish second, Chelsea finish third, and Arsenal finish fourth for me. That's what I'm saying. If PSG offered Newcastle a ton of players, a little bit of money for Isak, if I was Newcastle, I'd take it. Obviously, depending on the players. It obviously depends on players, but you can't hear me. What, you can't hear me on YouTube? No. Oh well. Shit happens, innit? Never mind, now you can. I knew you could anyway, mate. Otherwise, you wouldn't have known I was talking about Isak, so. Um, Muani and Barcola for yeah, you'd have to take that, surely. Have to take that. What, so you think we're going to win the FA Cup, Barnes? Yeah. Only 4 times, yeah. I said Man City finishing second, mate. Manchester City will finish second. Liverpool will finish first. Chelsea will finish fourth. Third. So Liverpool, City, Chelsea, then Arsenal. And then it depends on other teams. You'd sell Barnes. I'd sell, honestly, mate, I'd sell Gordon before I sold Barnes. Who's your first game? West Ham, mate. West Ham. Have you signed a keeper yet? Yeah, we signed one last week, mate. Yeah. You could hear me on YouTube. Cheers, Joe, mate. Appreciate that. The thing is, though, I think Gyökeres will do well. Obviously, he's not going to hit his 30s. I don't think he's going to hit 30 goals a season, but I think he'll do well this season. Where are you streaming? On TikTok, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, mate. He's going to get 20 this year, 4 against us, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, no political fucking messages in the chat, mate, will you? You know what I mean? It's the same as YouTube, mate. Same as YouTube. I've got the same name on every platform, so. Apart from that one, SK, you can have that one, mate, yeah. Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries. To be honest, mate, our December's going to be, like, after the Newcastle game, we're going to have a rough run of games. Liverpool, City, Liverpool, you know. It could be a mad day today. Hey, thank you very much for the follow over on Kick, mate. Appreciate that, lad. Thank you very much. They don't talk to me, they look right through. Tonali and Bruno in the same pack. Mad. Hey, thank you very much for jumping over to Kick, mate. Appreciate that. Have you got a 99 yet? I've only got Beth Mead, mate. Beth Mead is the only one I've packed. What about yourself? Beth. TNA Wrestling's just gone live on Twitch. Yeah, I saw that, Joe, mate. Yeah. We've got a rough December, mate. We get Newcastle out of the way with on the 13th. Mate, they were... TNA was streaming 2003 yesterday. Oh, Pele. Nice. Your best is 98 Allison. Dear me. Honestly, right, when there's no one streaming, I either have because there's a TNA 24/7 type thing, and there's also like a Yu-Gi-Oh channel. But I only watch the like the first like season or so. Obviously not every night, but like when there's no one on, just sit and chill with that on. Thank you very much for the lurk, Danny lad. You got it from a player pick, but you don't remember which one it was. That's alright, I guess, mate, you know? I've got so many 87s, it's unbelievable. Unreal, Jeff. Storage. 87. I'm just hoping the hype of FC26 brings a lot of people back to like actually watching FC26 content. Ba, ba. Ba, ba. From what I've played of the beta, I do really like it. I'm just going to get rid of that fucking Cruyff. I don't care. Go away. But yeah, from what I've played of the beta, I do quite like it. The way you are. It's definitely going to have a lot of people in tiers who rely on AI defending and who like to sit back and not defend themselves. Because when you switch to a player, they get 99 stamina and you can run around as that player for as long as you want. Which, like, promotes, like, manual defending. I go crazy, and if I asked you, would you stop me from falling? Would you save me? Footies Zidane. I know we're getting a Footies Maradona SBC. That's going to be mental. That'll be expensive. Why isn't Shaka at Sunderland yet? Any chance, ref? Hanging 'cause you know what I'm feeling. I go crazy. I go crazy. On Kick, can you hear the music or no? You are away. Any tips on how to get coins? Yeah, just doing the what's it called, mate? The 94, 95 plus player picks. They'll give you 5,000 coins to 7,000 coins every one. So best team in the Premier League, Sunderland, mate. Footy's tradable. Is that Footy's icon tradable? It is. They know what I'm feeling. How do you get them? What, the player picks? Just by doing them on the menus, mate. Yes, up the Sunderland, mate. We are massive, lad. Hopefully this season we can actually show that though. We're making some really good signings. Hopefully everyone stays fit. They all gel and we can actually play. Well, the open beta SK, yeah. I think they might next year, you know. I think they might next year. Purely because of the community feedback and how positive the community are being at the minute. And how constructive they're actually being with their feedback rather than just saying game shit, don't want to play it. They're actually giving them proper constructive feedback of how to actually like fix it and what the problem is. Because you get nowhere by just fucking, you know. The tradable packs, mate, are from the encore like picks where you get the like the shapeshifters and stuff like that. Then you get tradable packs when you complete the SBCs. You're level 31, mate. I'm level 4. I'm getting nowhere near it. Hey James, how we doing, mate? Yeah, have a good one, mate. Have a good one, lad. Yeah, it'd be nice if the EA did release a like open beta. I saw someone yesterday streaming on Twitch who had like 79 viewers and he had like 400 followers and he was streaming the beta. Man was on for fucking partner level streaming just for streaming the beta. It was madness. Up above, hey, with the one for my. Did he get banned? No, he ended his stream before he got banned. Smart as fuck, mate. There's a an EA FC26 section on Twitch. When I was watching, there was like 7 different streamers who were like streaming there, and they all had like different levels of viewership. In 2 weeks, they're releasing every footies. Are they really? That'd be pretty cool if they do. Baby. 40 people watching someone in the queue. Yeah, it's mental, mate. I mean, I wouldn't recommend streaming it, but it doesn't look like someone's sitting there fucking monitoring, to be fair. Because you can get your Twitch account shut down, which is the... If you're trying to like make streaming like a career or like a something you can make money on the side of, I wouldn't recommend doing it. But if you don't care about your Twitch account or your EA account, then it's entirely up to you. for the FC pre-season stuff. It'll be interesting because people won't be able to just start new accounts, you know, which is the fun thing. People won't just be able to start new accounts because obviously you've got to go through all the fucking. For those who haven't seen it, on FC26, if you create a new account, you've got to do a ton of stuff like play 10 rivals games, play like 10 squad battles, play like 5-10 rush games before you can get access to the web app. You got to go through SBCs and all that type of stuff. So you can't just keep creating new accounts or like go and create a new RTG because then you're gonna have to fucking do a ton of stuff just to get access to the market. It's that time for you to get on the floor. Most people probably using alt account to stream it, probably, mate. Yeah. Your friend's brother gets a beta code every year. We all know people who get them, mate, you know. I saw someone the other day saying that was because people spend money. It's got nothing to do with that, really. Because like Haber was saying on Twitter, Haber was saying that he spent over 150 grand on FIFA over the years, and he has never gotten a beta code on that account, so it really is just random. It's that time for you to get on the floor. It's that time for you to get on the floor. If you are new to TikTok, make sure you do drop a follow. It helps out massively. Hey, Jay, how are we doing, mate? Thank you very much for the follow. How are you doing, lad? How are we doing, lad? What's up, bro? Good, you? Yeah, mate, I'm fantastic, thanks. Just doing some content, to be honest. What's your plans for the day, then? It's that time for you to get on the floor. Now move that body and show me what's up. 84 times 10s, I've already done those, mate. We're doing the 84 times 10s now. We've already done the 85s. It's that time for you to get on the floor. At this point, mate, we're just throwing anything into everything, so... Lads, I think TikTok have got bots. Oh, no. Is a new batch coming out tonight? I don't think so, mate, no. When this batch got dropped, it said 2 weeks, so I don't think so. Unfortunately, mate. In your path. But I mean, you might be able to request one if you go to the portal, the FC portal thing, and ask them in there. Yeah, they are so good, mate. Yeah, we're doing a lot of exchanges. We've done a lot of play picks. We're doing a lot of exchanges. We're doing a lot of 84 times 10s. Just send everything really. Till the end of our time. Come on. Like fire with fire. To run out of 82s, and then we'll keep doing this. Back, 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 back. Just can't wait for the Premier League to come back next week, mate. Like, get the football back. So we can have a party, right? You will move all mountains. I didn't really get anything at all, to be honest, mate. Didn't get anything at all. We haven't got anything for a good week now. The last good card we got was Beth Mead. And the 99. And that was last week, so I think we'll be able to build one more. Right, last one, then we'll get back onto the packs. Bosh. 99 pack weight, yeah. I've seen a lot of people get a lot of really good things. Some people haven't seen a 99 for about a month. Some people haven't seen them at all. Like, it's a bit wild, isn't it? All back to back to back, yeah. It's mental, mate. I don't quite get it myself, but well, did you see who was training at Sunderland yesterday? I know. Ba, 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 ba. Jamie Vardy was training with us yesterday, or he was using the facilities. I've got so many 87s. Ba, 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 ba. I might have to put 87s in the 87 exchange, to be honest, just to get rid of them. Motherfucker's gonna talk under pressure. You hating the grind, Philip? Yeah. Why are you hating it? I'm really enjoying it, to be fair. Really enjoying it. I don't want any of these cards, but I want to get rid of some. It's got pages of 87s, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to use them in play SBCs. Fuck it. Get them gone. Just want another 99? No, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it, when you're trying to... When you're trying to pack a 99, you can't get one. I've only got one 99 that I've packed, mate. Just the one. You got your 99, you're happy with her? Which one did you get? Lucy Bronze, or...? I've got a couple of 99s in the club because, obviously, I was Charles and someone else. Oh, go away. I've just listed it, though. 99 Clinton. Up and down, side to side, like a roller coaster. Yeah, thank you very much for all the likes on the live. I do appreciate that. Just going to use all the 87s in my club. Need that Beal card. Yeah, there's a lot of good cards coming out, mate, to be honest. I'm assuming you'll get one. There's a 99 Maradona SBC coming as well, so... Should be a bit of fun, that one. Side to side, like a roller coaster. So essentially what I'm doing is just emptying my club. What, Maradona's never felt good for you in game, no? Maradona. Different people like different cards though, don't they? Like what works for one person isn't going to work for everyone, you know, so. It's a skill. I wouldn't say it's a skill issue, mate. If you don't play in a dribbling sense, then it's not going to work for you, is it? Where did Everton finish this season? Probably mid-table, around 12th, 13th, maybe. I don't know. It depends on like what type of seasons other teams like Manchester United and Tottenham have. You've got Nottingham Forest as well. Like, not rely on, but I do like incisive and ping pass. Very, very, very good playstyles, those. Tiki Taka became like an absolute towards the end of the game. For a better life. Find a way, trying to get out of League One. For a better life. To be honest, Philip, I don't think there'll be a lot broken in 26. Have you played the beta yet? Or no? There obviously will be things in the game that are broken, but you haven't. Yeah, it's not the same game at all. It's very, very, very different, which is a good thing. I'm not saying nothing will be broken. I'm just saying there won't be anywhere near as many broken mechanics as there are right now. Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. Appreciate that. Because obviously you can never eliminate all the problems, but yeah, the tempo's a lot faster. You can pass as and when you want to pass, mate. If you want to play a pass at the last second without taking a touch, your player will make the pass. It will make the pass. You know what they're showing in the actual videos and stuff? What they're showing on their streams, on their reveals and stuff, is how the game plays right now. Um, like, I've had no problems with it so far. I did score a Trivela from 30 yards with um Cole Palmer, but Cole Palmer had the Trivela shoot and play style, so that was okay, and I only scored one out of like 9 or 10 attempts. The rest missed absolutely woefully. Like the rest were nowhere near. I just got one right, and it went in. And I played like 9 games that day, and I only scored one, and I attempted a lot. So yeah, you've got to have a shoot the Trivela shot play style. Yeah, you do. I think it's called Game Changer, and I don't think that's something they're going to just hand out freely. By the way, either. I don't think that's something they're going to hand out freely either. I think that's going to be something that they do reserve quite a lot. Hey, random dude, how we doing, mate? Have you played more of the beta and have you changed your mind yet, or no? How are we though, mate? How are we? You got any 99s? I've got one, mate. Yeah, got one. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, mate, that's entirely like for you to feel that way, you know. I quite enjoyed it. Um, it might just be like getting used to it, maybe. I don't know. Um, but it is for me. It is better than what we have now. For me, anyway. You used Aston Villa in kickoff, and Watkins feels like prime Pele. Yeah, that's like this is what I've been trying to explain to people. Like, when they see it that it's more responsive, it is genuinely more responsive, and obviously I'm optimistic about it. I'm excited about it because it's it's about time that they like started listening to people and stuff. And I actually watched an interview with the foot accountant and a guy from EA Sports, and he said that they've wanted to communicate for so long with the community, but they couldn't in fear of potential lawsuits. Because if they go, oh, we've done this and we've done that, or you can do this and you can do that, and they say you can do that, then you go and do it and you can't, you can potentially get like a lawsuit from that. Um, which is why whenever they tell you something, they always tell you something in like a very cryptic way. You know what I mean? They're never direct with an answer, and that's to avoid legal things. Yeah, that again might be exactly what it is, mate. You might just be a very good defender, like you don't rely on AI. And if it feels easy for you, mate, that's fucking brilliant, right? Because what I liked, right, the players felt better as gold cards on FC26 than the cards we have now on 25. That's what I got. The cards that I was using on the beta felt better than the cards on, like these cards on fucking this. Yeah, I've played against the AI, mate. Yeah. You know, at the beginning when you've got to unlock when you've got to play so many matches to unlock, is it the squad cards, the green ones? I was doing squad battles. Oh, they are very slow. Yeah, they've got So what they're gonna have, Philip, in the new one is they're gonna have like, so say for instance, if they want you to play co-op, they're gonna release like tournaments or gauntlets where it's literally co-op only. So you can't play by yourself. You have to play in a duo, which will be sick for stream because we can do that. One more and more people just one more and more. The thing is though, mate, if like every single day, because the guy was the interview I watched with the foot accountant Nate, and the guy from EA Sports, he said the problem they have is if they don't release content into packs and stuff, people say the game's dead. But then if they release the stuff into into packs, the they're like, oh, we're money hungry and we're trying to grab money and stuff. So what the guys like, we're trying to find a balance between like, because it's like you're never going to please everyone, but also we don't just want to keep like giving you the same type of content, so you don't just have to check like SBCs, check um, evolutions and check objectives. He's like, now you're gonna have to check like gauntlet, um, whether you're gonna have anything to do there, tournaments, live events. There's gonna be a lot more than just pack content. Um, the gauntlet idea is brilliant. Like you can't use the same team. So anyone from your 11 and bench, you can't use in the next round of a gauntlet if you win. Love that. Kelly, thank you very much for the follow. How are we? It would be so nice to use Team of the Weeks again. Yeah, yeah. And that's something they've said as well. Like, Team of the Weeks used to be brilliant. Is Roberto Carlos in Team 5? I have no idea, mate. Can't tell you. I have no idea. Good to hear, man. Good to hear. Have you played the beta yet, or no? Well, Carlos is in Team 5. Alright, fair enough then. Yeah, apparently football edits, mate. Yeah, apparently he is, yeah. That's what TikTok's saying, yeah. Didn't they confirm all of them? I have no idea. I haven't been keeping up to date with leaks or anything. What I do like about it, though, is that stats matter more than play styles. I do like that. That's a massive change for me. That's what I do like. I will do random dude, yeah, I will do. Are you going to save packs for 6 p.m.? I don't even know if I'll be live at 6 p.m. I'll be honest with you, mate. I don't really stream that long. And I'll be live tomorrow. So whatever comes out tonight, we'll probably do tomorrow anyway, so. Um, yeah, so that's it. If I'm not live for 6 tonight, we'll be live tomorrow. And we'll have everything that comes out tonight tomorrow. Call on me. Don't send me for this other. It wouldn't be a Friday night without a Just Eat notification, chat. You don't have TikTok. Fair play, mate. Fair play. We are live on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. You made a cheeky Evo. What have you got? What have you got? Yeah, I think Son will do very well in America, mate. I'm surprised he left. You know, I'm surprised he left like Europe. I thought he could have quite easily applied his trade elsewhere for at least another year or two. At least another year or two. I think he'll be very good. I do think it's while obviously Son is a very accomplished footballer, I do think it's more of a business move than it is. You would have took him at Liverpool. There you go. Like I'm assuming Newcastle fans would have took him up front at Newcastle. I would have took him at Sunderland, but like I think it's more of a because obviously, like you say, the marketing behind it, like Son going to the MLS is massive for the Korean community. You know, wherever whoever gets Son, obviously he's gone to LA now, but whoever has Son has a massive market there. He could always go back to Prem later. I don't think he will. By the time that contract's up, mate, he's going to be like, what, 36? 35, 36? I don't think he will. People say he's washed. I mean, Have you really football edits? Yeah. What was the Evo you've done there, random dude, mate? Yeah, I wouldn't say he's washed, but I just, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of footballers these days who are obviously still playing football who I wouldn't say probably shouldn't be, but you know, Ronaldo being one of them. Yeah, the people were having hell on the other day because they were like, "Oh, Ronaldo isn't in the Ballon d'Or voting." No, should he be? Like the Ballon d'Or should not count for anybody outside of Europe. Even Messi, yes. Like Matty Cash, maybe, maybe. Like anyone who's outside of Europe, because unless you're doing it in elite level setting, what are you really doing? Do you know what I mean? If you're away in like Saudi, China, America, you're not at elite level. You're not. Like you as a footballer might be, but the league isn't. So if you're not in one of the top five, top eight leagues in the world, you don't like it. Shouldn't be a thing. Dembele will probably win because of the year that um, PSG have had. If PSG won the Club World Cup, that'd have been mental. I have no idea who that is, Tom. I'll be honest with you, mate. Oldham player. What I do like though is we can do goalkeeper evos this year. That's going to be fun, and you can do repeatable goalkeeper evos apparently. What I would say though is this year, lads, I would pick like obviously some like random dude. You would do Aston Villa, um, past and present team and stuff. What I would do this year, lads, is have multiple squads. Whether you do like the team you support, the country you're from, um, anything like that, because when you come to Gauntlet, you can't use the same team twice. So you can't use the 11 or your bench that you went into that game with if you win. So then, if you are running an RTG strictly for one team, it's going to be very difficult to do that. You know what I mean? Based around the icon you get, yeah. So with me, it's going to be Sunderland, maybe an England team. Um, I might have to do a past team and a present team. You know what I mean? So like I've got an 11 for the present and I've got an 11 for the past. But obviously when it comes to like the past and present, it's all one. But when it comes to Gauntlet, it's split. Maybe I don't know. Um, that might have to be an idea. And then an England team. So I've got three squads: past, present, England. What I would recommend doing is starting off with your weakest team first, though. Check out the Evo. Yeah, no worries, mate. Yeah, mate, I'm formulating strategies, fucking going into FC26. Dear me, Santi Cazorla. Wow. Yeah, that's Santi Cazorla's class, mate. Rogers is good as well. Do you just have that Cazorla on fucking balanced? Jack, you've got to have a streaming software on your PC called Meld, MELD. And you need to get a capture card as well to link your PlayStation to your PC. One of your favourite players of all time? I loved Santi Cazorla, mate. Like, truth be told, I've been watching Arsenal for a long time because I enjoyed the style of football they played. Up until about the Unai Emery time. And he was just ravaged with injuries, wasn't he, really, Santi Cazorla? Such a sad way to fucking, you know. He's still playing now, isn't he? Like, well, though. Like, he used to take corners like I've never seen before. He used to play the ball like I've never seen before. What were you playing? Battlefields, yeah. It just might not be for you, SK, to be fair. Just might not be for you, mate. Right, keep all those. Yeah, I was saying earlier, SK, that you know the past and presents and stuff like that you're going to be doing in 26. You're going to have like 3 teams, 4 teams for every round of the gauntlet because you can't use all your players at the same time. Like, you can't just have the same team through the tournament. You've got to have like a different squad every round. It's going to be great, that. I'm going to have a Sunderland past, a Sunderland present, and then an England team maybe. Or something like that. I don't know. So obviously you can have Portsmouth United and then whatever nation, I guess, but obviously with you being able to do like multiple like repeatable evos, it might be better. Yeah, true. You could have an England men and England women's team, yeah. Don't know how that's going to go for the goalkeeper, though. The thing is, though, right, like, it's going to be great for investment purposes. Like, if you know that the gauntlet's coming up, and a lot of people are, like, say, using goalkeepers from the Premier League, so a lot of people do Premier League teams, and you've got the likes of, like, Emi Martinez and all that type of stuff. Win the Grand Prix with Hamilton, go on, lad. You can invest in goalkeepers. Or, like, see if there's only, like, a number of right-backs in the league that are good. Could, like, pre-invest, like, different tournaments and stuff. Like, if they ever do, like, a bronze gauntlet, right? Imagine doing BPM. Because bronze cards are, like, fucking extinct if you get the right ones. Be mental, mate. Rivals objectives too, yeah, me as well, mate, yeah. Because they're doing ones that you can get for yourself, and they've got, like, ones that, like, the dual ones, where it's the, say, the first player to score First player to score gets a pack. Because what it does mean is, because the guy was like, we're trying to target it to be like every 3 games. So every 3 games you could have like, if you just sit there and play rivals, you can get a lot of packs. Do you know what I mean? Because before, you would just sit and play rivals, you wouldn't get any packs for at least like, unless you were doing objectives, you wouldn't get packs for a week. Whereas now, you can play, you might lose, but you'll get a pack. Or coins, or points, or SP, or, you know, you get something for your time. Which I'm a big fan of. Because it means you can actually sit and grind rivals and you get something from it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If you play rivals, right? If you sit there and play rivals, you get your wins early. You've done, say if you play squad battles, you've done your squad battles, you've gotten all your rivals points, you've done your objectives, you've got no gauntlet left. You could still sit and play rivals and try and get better at the game, or try and like improve your rank or whatever. But along the way, you're going to get points, packs, stuff like that. It's got the potential to be very good, but obviously it's the execution of the ideas, isn't it? Really. I'll be honest, they've had a lot of very good ideas over the years. The execution of said ideas, though, haven't really been great. So I like the idea of them slowing down the power curve as well. Doesn't mean less promos, just means that the cards aren't going to be as good in the promos. You know what I mean? Because you'll get people who are like, yeah, I'm not fucking playing for this, and because they've seen rewards compared to like this year and last year. Because I do want to play, like actually play the game, but it's stressful and I don't want to do it now. Whereas in 26, I hope I do. Infinity. So naturally. What I would also like to see them do, right, is bring back baby, middle, and prime icons, right? I think that could slow the progression of the game down as well. And then not bring promo icons out until Team of the Year. I think that could do a lot for the game as well. Like have baby, mid, and then prime, and then first promo icons are the ones you get at Team of the Year. Yeah, exactly, Logan. Yeah, yeah. Like I said before, there was a few people complaining about like fucking all the releasing no content on 25. I'm like, I couldn't give a fuck. They could have thrown. Say for instance, right after Team of the Year, they realised the game was done for. Right, if they'd came out and went, we're putting all our efforts into perfecting 26 over 25, I think a lot of people would have went, fair enough. There'd have been some obviously people like complaining saying, oh well, we've paid for this, you should do this, but because if they can get 26 right, then that means the games going forward are going to be good. I'd rather them sacrifice this year, fuck this year off, and then get 26 right, you know. And then if they've got a good game going forward, it's going to work one or two ways. It's either going to be very good and everyone's going to like it, or it's going to go the other way where it's shit and it's going to put a lot of people off ever playing FIFA again, like properly anyway. Because like I said before, if they've put all this time and effort into FIFA, and they're telling us they've done all these things, and then it comes out that the game just isn't any good, a lot of people are going to go, fine, fuck you, go somewhere else. Because Battlefield have released what I think is a very good game as well. I like it. Obviously, other people don't. I've been playing a lot of Madden. That's okay this year as well. You know what would be really good, right? What I would love for them to release FIFA and everyone just enjoying it. That's never going to happen because obviously some people will still be bitching and moaning about it, even if it is a good game, because they can't defend because they're shit. But then it brings a lot of people back to the game. I would love that. You remember the numbers on FIFA before, man? Like, the amount of people watching streams in general have gone way down. I have no idea, SK. No idea. I have no idea. I got it for PC. I've used it a couple of times. Not really wanting to play on PC, to be honest. I want it for PS5, so I gave SK the code. I don't know if he sold it or not, but they are. Set their accounts. I thought they were, yeah. Until the last week of the beta. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not asked. I was never going to use it anyway. How? Because whenever I go up and see my brother, that's when I play on the PS5. It opens tomorrow for 2 days. I'd love it if next year they did an open beta. That would be pretty cool. Because that's when you are confident. Maybe that's what they're doing. They're testing this one this year to see, obviously, if they can fix everything and make it a good game. Then when they're confident that it's a good game, they'll make it an open beta. Maybe. You're not getting a code again, no. Is that Pele again? No, Kaka. What's an open beta? It basically means you can stream it and make content on it. Like, you know, Battlefield, how you can stream Battlefield and stuff like that. Basically, a closed beta means you can't stream it. You can't make content on it. You can't do anything with it. You can play it, but just like off stream. Which is why I'm not streaming it. If it was an open beta, then I'd be able to stream it, but which is a bit fucking. I mean, I understand because see it from their point of view, right? And they're the ones that have made the bad games over the years, but it also gives license to people who just are gonna sit there and make really bad like reviews and all that type of stuff. So it could hurt that way, but I don't know. I do think next year we'll get an open beta, hopefully. Just won another Grand Prix. Nice, mate. Are you got, like, short laps on there, though? You have to have. You got to be doing. Come on. It only gives you 5 laps. Damn. Fair enough. No worries, football, mate. No worries. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end myself. To be fair, not myself, but the stream. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. I don't know who to raid. Is anyone live or no? Yeah, bad word in there. Yeah, just a little bit, mate. Yeah, just a little bit. It's more so just coming on, like coming on stream and fucking talking to people and stuff like that. Because at the minute it's the same fucking packs, isn't it? Same packs, same picks, boring as fuck. But yeah, it's more so just keeping up appearances, fucking going live regularly, so people does get old quick. That's what I'm saying, man. Like I've been live 2 hours. I feel like I've been live about fucking 7. So your pals here, FC26. Either really might go and drop my raid. Yeah. Huss is also live. Yeah, I raided Huss yesterday as well. Lights. Right, TikTok. I'm going to end the stream there, alright? I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Thank you very much for today and all that. Have a good one. That's what it is. Yeah, we are like because on clubs for 26, you can actually be a part of 3 different clubs. You so you don't have to keep like leaving and jumping out and then going back in and all that type of stuff. Um, you can be a part of 3 clubs at the same time, which is limbs. I do like clubs as well, but like, know what it pisses me off about it the most, mate, is when um, it's just when people are like, well, I'm not playing if I'm not playing here, there, or wherever, or if someone just sits in a position and just doesn't fucking move. It's one of those that I can't be asked for the bollocks, mate. That's my only issue with clubs. That's the only thing I don't like about it. People who go on like that, just not for me. Like, any chance, ref. We'll have to get some clubs on the go. Rush as well. For the new one, anyway. I thoroughly enjoyed today's stream. We've had a lot of interaction from like YouTube, TikTok got a bit as well. People have joined the kick. Obviously Twitch, like normal, has been class. But yeah, like thoroughly enjoyed it today. Yeah, it's and I understand that, but like I'm not. I prefer to sit in the sixth position, mate. I prefer to sit in midfield, do my own thing, because obviously there's better players up front who can play there. But it's just going to be a case of like we'll have it sorted where like only people who are like actually willing to play the game and play in the positions like that aren't taken can join the club. People start being arseholes, they'll get kicked. That'll go for anybody. Like, because at the end of the day, we're just trying to have a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love a midfield run. Love a midfield role. You can't just change positions now. No. One of my favourite things is watching yous play clubs and Lorcan's doing 9 million skills and Sarah's going absolutely mental about it. That amuses me greatly. You have to level up a certain archetype. Oz is archetype only for clubs? Is that not coming into Ultimate Team? Played centre back a lot because no one wanted to play there. I mean, like I say, if people want to play in a position, they can absolutely play in that position. Like I played left back for a long time, played right back for a long time, but I prefer playing midfield. Ah, right. So whenever you change what type of player you are, you've got to like level that up, like kind of like a. I was going to say a weapon in COD, but it's not the same, is it? Or is it? Ba, ba, ba. The boys are Lorcan. Yeah, it's kind of like what I was talking about with Madden Modern Career Mode, where um, you can only get certain like play styles and stuff like that based on the got name dropped. Big time, mate. Big time. To be honest, it might even be more than twice. It might even be every stream. Just depends, innit? Like, it depends how fun the game is and how it plays and stuff. Hell no, been waiting too long. I've been waiting. Oh, Meccano. Oh God. Why are we still getting 97 rated fucking SBCs, man? Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome to Twitch. How are we, set? Yeah. 85 times 10's unlimited today. Maybe. Maybe. Did the 84 times 10's expire? I'll be honest, we don't need them. No, no. It's still got another day left. It's got another day left. I've got a day left. So maybe tomorrow. But to be honest, I don't think we need them. I mean, these will go away, right? So what I guess will happen, these will go away. The 85 times 10s will go away, then the 85 times 10s will be the fully repeatable. I'd rather 85s as well, yeah, but it, like, yeah. Yeah, it'll be tomorrow then. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, they'll start releasing the 86 times 10s, yeah. Like I say, we don't necessarily need them because we've got this grind here. But obviously it makes it easy, doesn't it? So I understand why people want them because they are better, but yeah. This is the team so far then. Yeah, that's the team. Is anybody laying low? Right, we'll see who's live. See what's going on. Missing some 99s. I didn't play the game for 2 weeks, did I? So I was otherwise occupied, Mara. So yeah, I missed a little bit. Just a little bit though. I had a few people ask me if they wanted me to like if I wanted them to grind the game for us. I was like, I'm fine, mate. I'm all right. To be honest, I got Rodri when I was in the waiting room, so yeah. Waiting to be seen. I got Rodri. Huss is watching some stuff on YouTube. I don't think we're going to go there. Actually, we will go Huss. We will go Huss. I I don't know if you like what Huss is doing there, but hey. Fuck's sake. Can't believe I've just read that in a Twitch chat at 5:15 in the afternoon. But yeah, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. Right, I'll catch you boys tomorrow, alright? Thank you very much for today. Obviously, we'll be doing packs and whatever tomorrow to try and get some of the new team. I think from tomorrow we should be more consistent. A couple hours a day until 26 comes out. We might even do some other stuff like Battlefield maybe, or one weekend or something like that. But yeah, thank you very much for today, and I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Bye bye now.